The project is entitled Cadangan Projek Pembinaan Tapak Pelupusan Sisa Pepejal Sanitary di Teluk Mengkudu, Manjung, Perak, Darul Rizwan. The project initiator Jabatan Pengurusan Sisa Pepejal Negara has appointed SW Care Sendirian Berhad as the EIA consultant to undertake the environmental impact assessment for the project. The term of reference for the EIA was approved by the Department of Environment. For the statement of need, which is divided into four. First is duration and projection of solid waste. The estimated total tonnage of solid waste generated is about 330 tons per day. This quantity is expected to increase with positive population growth and future waste generation. Second is solid waste disposal. Most of disposal site has already reached their maximum capacity. So the Perak state government authorized the development of the Teluk Mengkudu solid waste sanitary landfill. Third is solid waste stream composition. The lower heating value with the moisture content of discarded waste have very low calorific value, and direct feed mass burn incinerator will not be a viable option. And lastly is justification. The project will have additional component in the form of sorting center and composting area for the green waste. Thank you.
Which is project options and project descriptions. There are three analyses of options in this area. First is site option, second waste management system option, and last is without project options. For site options, there are a few contributing factors to the compatibility of the selected site area. Replacing existing disposal sites. The Manjung district consists of 5 sub-districts, namely Setiawan, Lumut, Pengkalan Baru, Berwas and Lekeh. Next, waste management system options. Project indicator for various components of the sanitary landfill are namely the landfill itself, the composting plants and the sorting center. Okay, last is without project options. It refers to the continuous Sungai Wangi as the main disposal method or nothing. For project descriptions, first is project concept. The project is designed to receive about 330 ton per day from 2016 of municipal solid waste from Manjung district. Second is landfill operation and maintenance. The management and operation of the landfill will involve reception of transported waste, waste inspection, weighing of waste truck, tipping activities, spreading and compacting, mixing and covering of the solid waste with cover material. Okay. Third is sorting center, which is designed to separate recyclable material through the combination of manual or mechanical sorting. Fourth is surface runoff management. Okay, next is leachate management system. We use the sequential batch reactor. Process occur in the same point in sequential order. Next is landfill gas management system. Okay, last but not least is proposed development schedule. For the description of agent environment will describe in terms of physically, biologically, and socio-economic element which is distinct component. First, topography. In western Malay, dominated by series of ethnic networks. Its geology characterized by the shallow bedrock. Also, it has thin clay or sea clay. Hydrology and drainage. For the project site has Education Center. Education tower are largely non-vertical along the fringe in small pockets within the project area. Spaces are protected under the Wildlife Conservation Act. Since water supply was surveyed, therefore Jabatan Bekalan Air for the people around there to know their diseases concerned with their public health. Among economic social problems were no economic growth in their area. That's all.
For the baseline information on the proposed location, first is river water quality. There are 8 stations collected which are W1 to W8 based on this figure. Second is groundwater quality. We will use 3 piezometers out of 9 piezometers that had been established. Third is soil sample. 8 representative soil sample collected from 9 piezometers that had been established. Next is air quality. There are 4 locations that will be monitored and 5 parameters that will be monitored within the limit of Malaysian Ambient Air Quality Guidelines, which are TSP, PM10, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and carbon monoxide. Fifth is odor. That had also 4 locations monitored, same as air quality. The noise level is divided by 2, which is daytime and nighttime. For the daytime, the noise level is in the range of 45.8 to 67.2 dBA, while in the nighttime, the noise level is in the range of 40.1 to 49.1 dBA. Lastly, the aquatic flora and fauna. So the sampling location are at Q1 to Q8 based on this figure. Thank you.
Next, location of project. This project is about 35 kilometers northwest of Serimbanjung and about 20 kilometers southwest of Pekan Pantai Remis. The project is bordered by the Segarin Melintang Forest Reserve on the east and south and quarries on the north. Currently, there are 20 disposal sites in Perak. However, due to the design lifespan nearing its limit, Perak State Government authorized the development of Teluk Mengkudu Solid Waste Sanitary Landfill. This project is situated within a hilly enclave at the coastal area near Teluk Mengkudu. There are no residential area within 1 kilometer radius from the project site. The nearest residential area is Desa Sungai Baru Baj, about 3 kilometers away from the site. Within 2 kilometer radius, there are a few power plants such as GB3 power plant and SEB power plants. Additional residential area and industrial area like LASB Pantai Remis Quarry and Perkampungan Nelayan Kampung Sungai Batu are 4 to 5 kilometers away from the project site. The stated location can be described as sensitive receptor areas. With that, I thank you.
Potential impacts from proposed development of solid waste sanitary landfill at Teluk Mengkudu Manjung, Perak dan Rizwan. First of all is soil erosion. Removal of vegetation leads to increased erosion and sedimentation. Next is hydrology and drainage. Post-development peak flow exceeds the pre-development peak flow. Besides, is river water quality. Water pollution is mainly from sewage discharge. These impacts are expected to be short-term if best management practices are implemented. Hydrological also be the potential impact because any contaminants or pollution discharge from the project site is expected to flow underground and will reach the sea. Next is air quality and odor. Noise also be a potential impact. Noise levels are expected not significant because construction activities are confined to daytime and temporary. land use may not be compatible with the policy of providing an attractive tourism area because of odor and pests. Terrestrial flora and fauna and aquatic flora and fauna also be a potential impacts. Besides traffic management, health and social economy. Health is all hazard question calculated for air and water pollutants as well as lifetime cancer risk. Cancer risk calculated for air pollutants were found to be acceptable and non-hazardous. For social economy, response from the household showed that 78% of the household agreed, 22% disagreed with setting of the project. Thank you.
Hello, I am Maliki. I will explain about mitigation measure. Okay. Firstly, for the soil erosion, site clearing and earthwork should be undertaken during dry season to minimize the erosion. And then, for hydrology and drainage, a 1.2 hectare retention point is proposed to control stormwater runoff. For the river water quality, a proper toilet and septic tanks are installed at workers' camp and site office. For the hydrology, construction of linear control of leachate runoff and maintenance of leachate collection system will reduce the possibility of groundwater contamination. And then for the air quality, surface heavily used access roadway with concrete and asphalt. For the odor, cover incoming waste as soon as possible with cover material. The noise factor, confine construction and operational activities to daytime operation from 7 AM to 10 PM. For the land use, future development should be limited to low density. And then the terrestrial flora and fauna. During site clearing, the biomass can be gathered and left on site for natural decomposition or disposed at a designated disposal site. For the aquatic flora and fauna, mitigation measure proposed for the soil erosion and water quality impact will minimize if not prevent the negative impacts. For the traffic management, no significant impact is expected from the project to the existing road network. However, some mitigation measures are needed to curtail any impact. This include installation of road signage and marking and the management of traffic flows. As the health effect factor, apart from the recommended air and water pollution control measure as well as pest control measure, the following suggestion will minimize the impact on health issues, such as medical screening and immunization of workers. And lastly, for the social economy, most of the issues highlighted by respondents have been addressed. However, some of them can be addressed through the following: provision of job opportunities to local residents. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, for residual impact, there are some titles that we can elaborate. The first one is hydrology and drainage. The potential impact is post-development peak flow. The pre-development peak flow about 1.936 M31S. So, the residual impact is increase in stormwater runoff. And the second is air quality. PSP is generally low and insignificant. Methane and carbon dioxide emission is negligible in relation to national and global emissions. But other gases, pollutants, do not have any significant impact on air quality as the amount emitted is infrared amount. The third one is odor. The residual impact is mild odor is present in our project. Okay, the fourth and about land use, the residual impact is permanent changes of land use dwelling. And the lastly is aquatic flora and fauna. The residual impact is impact to seawater quality is expected. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Rizwan bin Hashim and I will explain about environmental management plan. the Environmental Management Plan (EMP) framework provide the basic mechanism on the organizational setup, the environmental monitoring system, and the emergency response plan (ERP) of the project. An EMP will be prepared prior to commencement of the construction work. Environmental Management Plan (EMP) facilitate the planning, control, and monitoring of mitigation measures and activity during the construction and operational stages. The EMP emphasizes on the following: first, environmental policy; second, organizational structure; third, environmental requirement; fourth, environmental monitoring and inspection programs; fifth, emergency response plans. Thank you.